Namaste. Find yourself in a comfortable seat. Sit in a way that your spine can be straight and your body can be relaxed. If the back is rounded, place a pillow or a block underneath your seat to lift the floor, allowing the spine to sit straight. If the knees are lifted high, cross-legged, you can place a couple of blocks or pillows underneath each of the knees. If you're near a wall, feel free to sit up against the wall. And settle gently into that seat. And take your time to get comfortable. Once you get comfortable, close the eyes. Observe the sounds around you. Listen for the very distant sounds. Listen for the sounds that are closer. Don't label any sounds. Don't judge them as good or bad. Just let the mind bounce from sound to sound effortlessly. Walk awareness to the body. And notice any sounds inside the body, inside the mind. Listen for the sound of the inner voice. And whatever the voice is saying today, allow it to be there. Don't quiet it down. Just listen. And continue allowing awareness to move from sound to sound. Each time a sound comes to an end, notice where that sound goes and from where the new sound emerges. Begin to pay more attention to that place where the sounds emerge and dissolve back into. And as you settle more and more on the space between the sounds, sink the mind down into the heart. Relax into the warm, dark space in the center of the chest. Continuing to settle more and more into the stillness. Let the whole physical body relax. Bring the palms of the hands together at the heart. And from these depths, allow an intention, a dedication, a devotion, a prayer to arise from the heart. Today, I will dedicate my practice to this. A positive intention of growth. Let this intention arise as a seed placed between the palms of the hands. Now press the palms of the hands into the chest, planting the seed in the fertile soil of the heart. And the breath and movement become the water and fertilizer to grow this seed of your intention. And relax the hands and begin to deepen the breath. Fill the low belly, middle belly, and upper belly. Fill the low chest upper chest and throat. Continue deepening the breath, filling from the bottom to the top. And as you exhale, exhale slowly. Watch the breath as it moves over the seed of your intention, over the heart space. Continue to deepen the breath, expanding the diaphragm, the lungs to capacity, and exhale slowly, much slower than the inhale. Allow the exhale to be long and gentle. The breath is smooth and even. Now, bring awareness to the legs and notice if you'd like to change the crossing. Go ahead and do so. Stay with this slow, even breath as you begin to move. With an exhale, gently allow the chin to move to the chest. Breathe into the muscles in the back of the neck. Let each exhalation and gravity drop the head even more. You may relax the hands in the lap if that's more comfortable. Keep the breath slow and smooth here, and let any external distractions, like the sound of the rooster, bring you deeper into the heart space. Sometimes it's a noisy rooster, and sometimes it's our noisy, relentless mind. Let each and every apparent distraction bring you deeper into concentration as you breathe into the back of the neck. As you inhale, you gently come to neutral. Exhale, drop the head back, rise the chin. Allow the teeth to touch. Relax the jaw. Breathe and open into Vishuddha, into the throat chakra. Inhale, come to neutral. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Breathe into the right side of the neck. Each exhalation relaxes the shoulders and lengthens space from the right ear to the right shoulder. Check in with your breath again and again. Make sure that it's deep and slow. Breathing into belly, chest, throat. Breathing out from throat, chest, belly. Option to place the opposite hand down on the mat to deepen the stretch. When you're ready with an inhale, rise the head. And exhale, drop it over to the other side. The exhale is slow because it's the exhale that tells our body that it's okay to relax. And the exhale stimulates the vagus nerve and the parasympathetic rest response. So with each exhalation, tell the left side of the neck that it's okay to relax. It's okay to release any tension now. Option to release the opposite hand to the mat if you did so before. Each exhalation lengthening the space from the ear to the shoulder. Release both hands to the lap and inhale, rise to center. Exhale again, drop the chin to the chest. Roll one ear to one shoulder. Roll to the chest. Roll the other ear to the other shoulder. Move slowly now from ear to ear, rolling chin to chest. And in a place where there's tension or tightness, pause there and breathe. Move at your own pace, rolling out the neck Just be sure not to roll the neck backward. Just from ear to chin to opposite ear. Nice and slow. Pausing, breathing deeply to any places that need the extra bit of love, extra space, extra prana. And when you feel balanced and you come to a stopping point, inhale, slowly rise the head to neutral. Bring the hands to the knees. And as you inhale, draw the belly and chest forward, open through the spine. And as you exhale, drop the chin, chest, bring the belly to spine, round through the back. Inhale, open, exaggerate this movement. Really open through the whole chest and shoulders, elbows back. And as you exhale, exaggerate. Use the knees for leverage as you draw the navel to spine and tuck the pelvis. Move with your breath, inhaling, opening, and exhaling, rounding. Two more deep breaths. Open. Exhale, broaden. Tuck the tailbone completely. Open even the low back. Inhale, rise to a neutral spine. Next inhalation, lengthen from tailbone to crown, getting nice and tall. And as you exhale now, twist the low spine only. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist the middle spine, reaching one hand behind you, keep it close to the hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist the upper spine, neck, and eyes now. With each inhalation, get taller, and with each exhalation, twist deeper. The opposite hand can reach for the opposite thigh, or keep it very close to the body. Every inhale brings space between the vertebra, and every exhale twists you into that space. Inhale and slowly unwind. Get ready to exhale, twist the opposite direction. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist low spine. Inhale, lift and lengthen, nice straight spine. Exhale, twist middle spine. And with the final exhale, twist the neck and the eyes. Keep breathing deeply into that space. Inhaling, opening, and exhaling, twisting. And inhale slowly back to neutral. spine straight. Bring the left hand to the mat. Inhale, rise the right arm overhead and lean to the left. Bringing the lower left rib cage towards the left hand. Avoid rounding the spine just yet. And keep bringing this left side body towards the mat. Nice straight line. Breathing deeply into the right side body. Deepening the stretch by pulling the hand towards you, gripping the mat. So you should feel this in the lower right side body. This is the same sensation we should feel when we're in Trikonasana, triangle pose. After a couple of breaths here, go ahead and round the spine now. Taking the right hand behind the head, left elbow towards the mat. Maybe you place the left elbow on a block or a cushion, or maybe it moves towards the floor. Just notice that the right sits bone stays grounded. Be sure to keep lots of space between the shoulders and the ears. The gaze can be forward or up if it's comfortable in the neck. Breathe into the right side body, open side ribs. Same slow, deep inhale and exhale like we did in the beginning. And inhale, come up. Right hand down, left arm rises up. Let all the noises bring you deeper into the heart. Come back to your intention and bring the right ribs towards the right hand. Again, gripping the mat to pull yourself down. Nice straight line from the crown all the way down to the tailbone. Now go ahead and round the spine, bringing left hand behind the head, right elbow towards the mat. Lots of space here. Opening up, gazing upward. Slow, deep breaths. Inhale. Slower exhale. And when you're ready, inhale, rise. Back to seated. Come to hands and knees now. Stacking hands below shoulders and knees below hips. Gaze between your knees to check that your feet are covered by the backs of your thighs. Begin to move into cat-cow, inhaling, dropping the belly and chest, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck belly to spine, broaden the shoulders, press into the mat. Continue moving with your breath, inhaling, opening, arching, Exhaling, rounding and curling, broadening. Breathing over the seed of your intention. When you're ready, come to stillness. Check in with your tabletop. Knees or hips width apart. Walk the hands forward for heart melting pose. Here, you want to make sure that the hips are directly above the knees. Arms are reaching forward, heart is melting towards the earth. If the chest comes all the way to the mat, you can rest the chin, otherwise rest the forehead. If the chest comes all the way down, the option to deepen by coming up onto the fingertips and sinking. Stay here and breathe. When you're ready, inhale, rise up. Tuck the toes, sink the heels down, or sink the hips to the heels, walk the hands forward. Forehead to the mat, stretch the toes, child's pose. When you're ready, untuck the toes, sink back to child pose, your favorite variation, with knees together to open the low back, or knees apart to open the hips. Connecting the forehead with the earth. Reconnect down to the center of the heart. Notice your intention and deepen the breath to fertilize it. Now as you exhale, walk the hands over to the left. Option to stack the right hand over the left. Relax the forehead to the mat. If ever the forehead does not reach in child pose, place a block underneath so that the neck can fully relax. With the hands over to the left, open up the right side body. Inhale to center and exhale over to the right. Option to stack left hand over right. Relax the forehead all the way to the mat. Inhale, come back to center. Tuck the toes now, let's find downward facing dog. Check that the feet are hip distance apart. Bend the knees. Take the downward dog small. Lift the hips. Find a nice straight line from the center of the hands all the way up to the hips. Relax the head and breathe. Maybe here you like to walk the heels up and down. Maybe stillness is in your practice today. It's your choice. From downward dog, inhale, come to plank. Find a nice strong plank here. The crown of the head to the heels, nice straight line. And breathe. Lower the right elbow and then the left. Find a plank on your elbows. Take a couple of breaths here and then lower. Flip the toes. Find Sphinx pose. Elbows directly below the shoulders. Heart shines forward, head lifts. Keep the glutes relaxed here. Toenails pressing into the mat. Release down and come back through tabletop. Tuck the toes and find your downward dog. Inhale, press onto the toes. Exhale, press heels towards the mat. Inhale, come back to plank. Exhale, lower left elbow and then right. Elbows directly below the shoulders. Nice straight line in the body. Breathe. And release down. Inhale for Sphinx. Open through the chest. Gaze is forward. Press into the elbows. Back to hands and knees. Tuck toes. Downward dog. With your next inhalation, keep the hips and armpits towards the mat. Keep them square. Inhale, rise the right leg high. Exhale, bring the knee towards the chin in plank. Place that foot down, maybe even help it along. Lower the left knee down to the mat and find a lunge. Check that the knee is directly above the ankle. There's enough space between the left knee and the right foot to sink the hips down and feel into that left hip flexor. Stay here and breathe. Take a look at your feet, your front foot. Lift and spread the toes wide. Press the ball on the heel of the mat, of the foot firmly into the mat. Option to stay here, or inhale, rise up. Continue sinking the hips down. If it feels good to take a deep back bend, bring the hands together in Temple Mudra. Inhale, rise up. Open through the chest. Stay with your slow, deep breath in whatever modification you're in. And when you're ready, hands down. Tuck the left toes, rise the knee. Send the right foot back to lead it. Find plank. Lower right elbow, left elbow, hold, forearm plank. Take deep breaths here. Notice if the breath gets shallow. And then release the thighs. Turn the toes under. Inhale, Sphinx. And come back to tabletop. Tuck toes, downward dog. Keep the hips and chest square. Inhale, rise the left leg. Exhale, knee to chin. Place the foot down. Lower the right knee. Find low lunge. Again, plenty of space between the front foot and the back knee, opening into the right hip flexor. Taking whatever modification you did on the other side, staying here, or inhaling to the thigh, or rising all the way up. Come back to the mat. Tuck the toes, lift the knee. Send the left foot back to meet the right plank. Lower left elbow, then right, forearm plank. And lower down, and tuck the toes. Inhale, Sphinx. And release. Come back to tabletop. Sink the hips to the heels, stretch the arms out in front, and relax the forehead to the mat. Inhale, rise up, and take yourself to seated. So stretch both legs out in front. Take the right foot to the outside of the left knee. Plant the sole of the foot firmly on the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist to the right. Right hand stays very close to the hip. Left hand hugs the right leg. Inhale, press and lift from tailbone to crown. Exhale, twist. Find your variation here. You might stay hugging the right knee, or you might take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee, or you may bind. Whatever modification you're in, inhale, invite space between the vertebra. Exhale, twist into that space. Even the neck and the eyes twist right. With an inhale, come back forward. Take the right foot flush with the left inner thigh. Square the torso over the left leg. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, leading with the heart, come forward, walking the hands forward. No need to round, trying to bring the forehead to the knee. Rather, keep bringing the shoulders back, heart forward, lengthen from tailbone to crown, and notice the sensation in the hamstring, hips, and low back. Find your slow, deep breath here. What was your intention? Breathe over that. And inhale, start to walk the hands back. Stretch out the right leg. Bend the left knee. Place it to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Sole of the left foot is planted on the mat. Exhale, twist left, hugging that left knee or taking the elbow to the outside. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist. When you feel balanced on both sides, inhale, come to neutral. Take the sole of the left foot, flush with the right inner thigh. Square the torso over the right leg. Right foot is flexed. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and exhale, walk the hands forward, bringing the heart forward. Slow, deep breaths now. Remembering that each noise, whether external or internal, is an opportunity to bring us closer to one pointed focus. Train our ability to concentrate on the breath. And inhale, rise up. Stretch both legs out. Lift the hips. Give it a gentle shake. Place the soles of the feet on the mat. Keep the feet hips distance apart. Knees hip distance apart. Place the hands behind you. Fingertips pointing towards the hips. And on an inhalation, lift the hips, finding a nice straight line from the knees to the shoulders to the head. Drop the head in line with the spine, gaze up. Slow, deep breath. Keep lifting through the hips and breathing slowly. Notice if the breath is compromised. And exhale when you're ready, slowly lower yourself back down. Take the arms now, parallel to each other, parallel to the floor, and lean back till you feel your abdominals engage. Lift through the heart. Point the toes, touch the toes to the mat, stay here for boat, or lift the feet, keeping the shins parallel to the mat, or straighten out the legs. Whatever variation you're in, slow, steady, deep breath. From here, option to lower the feet and then slowly lower yourself down or lower from boat if that's comfortable. Lower slowly, slowly, slowly. Hollow body. Press the low back into the mat. Keep the heels raised. Breathe and release. Again, take the soles of the feet to the mat, hips width apart. There should be enough space for the fingertips to touch the back of the heels. Make sure that your feet are parallel to each other, pointing forward. The knees stay hips width apart. They don't travel outward or inward. Press the palms of the hands into the mat, and with your first inhalation, press the low back into the mat. With the next inhalation, we're going to prepare for bridge. So with the next inhalation, begin to peel only the glutes off the mat. Next inhalation finds the low back lifting. And like this, with each inhalation, peel vertebra by vertebra, slowly lifting yourself up into bridge. Be sure to gaze upward, not to turn your head from side to side. Stay in bridge now. Engage the thighs by pressing the feet into the mat. Relax the glutes. And breathe. Exhale, lower yourself down vertebra by vertebra, nice and slow. Walk the feet out to the side, knees together, relax. Prepare for a gentle inversion now. If you have a block to place underneath the sacrum, right here, you can do that. If you have a wall, you can send your legs up the wall. Or just send the legs straight up. Relax the arms in a comfortable position. And stay here. If you have shoulder stand in your practice and you'd like to do that for your inversion safely, you can go ahead and do that. Otherwise, just relax here in waterfall. Stay here, take any last movements you'd like. Maybe shifting the hips and finding a gentle twist. Change sides. And when you're ready, spread the feet away from each other, arms away from side body, Shavasana. Close the eyes. Gently put fingers to toes. Loosen ankles. Bend the knees, hug them into the chest. And rock yourself to the side body. Using the arm as a pillow. And slowly press yourself up to a seated position. I honor that beautiful divine light inside of you. Bring hands to heart center. Namaste.